In this video, we're talking about how to calculate commission for a salesperson. And this is a really useful skill to have because there are lots and lots of people who work on commission. So the formula that we use to calculate commission is here. Your commission will always equal the sale price, so how much you sold an item for, multiplied by your commission percentage. So as a simple example, if I'm a salesperson and I sell something to a customer for $100 and my commission is 10%, I'm going to make 10% on however much I sold. I sold $100, so I'm going to make 10% of 100 or $10. So I'll earn $10 in commission for every $100 that I sell. So let's look at a couple of examples of how we can use this. For example, car salesmen often work on commission. Let's pretend that we have a car salesman who makes 8% commission. So everything that he sells to customers, he makes 8% on that amount that he sells. And he just sold a car to someone for $25,000. So he sold the car for $25,000. He's going to make 8% commission. How much did he earn for his commission? Well, if we go back to our formula, and logically this makes sense, we just multiply the sale price of $25,000 by his commission percentage of 8%. So his commission, let's just call it C, is going to be equal to $25,000, the price that he sold the car for, times 8%. Now, you want to convert this commission rate, this commission percentage, to a decimal. So we want to convert that to 0.08. Remember, it's not 0.8 because that would be 80%. So 8% is 0.08. So we multiply those two together, and what we see is that 25,000 times 0.08 is 2,000. So when he sells a car for $25,000, he earns a commission of $2,000, which means that if he goes out and sells another car for $25,000, he's going to earn another $2,000 in commission. So that's a really simple example where we just multiply the sale price by the commission percentage. But what happens if we have a little bit more complicated of an example? So sometimes salespeople earn what's called a base salary and then a certain commission percentage on top of that. So in this example, Jenny's base salary is $30,000. So Jenny's going to make $30,000 per year no matter what. But then she earns a commission on top of that. She actually makes a commission of 20% on all of her sales. So she's always going to make 30 guaranteed. But then if she sells a lot of product, she's going to make 20% of whatever her sales are on top of or added to that $30,000, and that'll be her total salary for the year. So in this question, we're kind of flipping things around. We're saying Jenny wants to earn $80,000 this year. So she wants to make $80,000 this year, and her base is $30,000. So right away, we can see that she's going to want to make $50,000 in commission, because if her goal is to make $80,000 and she's only guaranteed 30 as part of her base salary, then that means that she's going to have to make $50,000 in commission to get her salary up to the $80,000 that she wants. So this is all going to have to be commission. So the question is, how much does she need to sell? How much product does she need to sell if she makes a 20% commission? Well, here's the trick to a question like this one. We still can just plug the values we know back into our formula. We're just solving for a different value. So we already know she wants to make a commission of $50,000. So we can plug that into our formula for commission. Over here in the first problem, we didn't have the value of C. That was what we solved for. But over here, we already have commission. So we're going to plug that in. Sale price is what we don't know. Let's go ahead and call that X. We could use any variable we want, but we'll just put X in there. We don't know how much she needs to sell in order to make $50,000 of commission. So we put in an X for that, but then we know the commission percentage is 20%. If we convert that to a decimal, that's 0.2. So we change 20% into a decimal, that's 0.2. It's not 0.02 because that would be 2%. 20% is 0.2. So we just set up this equation and then we solve for X because X is going to be sale price. So we want to divide both sides by 0.2 And what we'll get is 50,000 divided by 0.2 is equal to x. So now we've solved for x, we just need to do the arithmetic on the left-hand side, and 50,000 divided by 0.2 is 250,000. So what that tells us is that she needs to sell $250,000 worth of product. If she makes 20% commission on that $250,000, then she'll make $50,000. And we can go the opposite way to prove that. We can say 250,000 multiplied by her 20%, 0.2, is going to be equal to $50,000. 250,000 times 0.2 is 50,000. So that's how she gets her $50,000 of commission. She adds that to her base salary of $30,000 and gets up to the $80,000 total that she wants for this year. So those are a couple examples of how you can use this formula for commission in order to calculate how much money a salesperson can make in commission, or to figure out how much money they can make for the entire year by adding their base salary to their commission amount.